Everyone wants to be happy, we chase it, we plan for it, we dream of it. We think if I just get this one thing, that job, that relationship, that success, then I'll be happy. But the harder we chase happiness, the more it slips away. The Stoics saw this trap centuries ago, and they offered a radical solution. Stop seeking happiness, seek virtue instead. Because happiness isn't something you hunt, it's something that happens when you live with wisdom, courage, justice, and discipline. In this video, we'll explore why the Stoics didn't chase happiness, and how seeking virtue instead can bring you the peace, clarity, and contentment that happiness alone never could. Modern culture says, be happy at all costs, avoid pain, maximize pleasure, stay positive, but Stoicism cuts through this with clarity. Seneca said, we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Happiness that depends on external things, praise, money, approval, is not true happiness, it's fragility disguised as fulfillment. The Stoics never rejected happiness, they simply put it in its proper place. They called it Eudaimonia, not pleasure or excitement but a deep state of well-being rooted in virtue. Epictetus said, happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some are not. When you chase virtue, you become stable. When you chase pleasure, you become dependent. Happiness is not the path, it's the result of walking the right path. So what is virtue? The Stoics identified 4 essential virtues: wisdom, thinking clearly, acting with reason; courage, doing what's right, even when it's hard; justice, treating others fairly, honoring duty; temperance, self-restraint, balance, discipline. Live these daily, and happiness follows. Not guaranteed pleasure, but deep contentment. Virtue is self-generated, no one can take it, and you don't need ideal conditions to practice it. Pleasure feels good, until it fades. Then we want more, and more. Seneca warned, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Pleasure is not wrong, but it's a bad master. If your happiness depends on a relationship, a number in your bank account, likes on a screen, then your happiness is built on sand. The Stoic builds it on virtue, solid, grounded, enduring. One of the greatest strengths of Stoic philosophy is that virtue is always available. You can't always be rich, you can't always be admired, you can't always be lucky. But you can always choose courage, act justly, restrain your impulses, reflect before reacting. That's power. Because even in prison, in illness, in exile, you still control who you are. And that makes life meaningful, even when it's hard. Ironically, the more we chase happiness, the less we have. We think, why don't I feel good yet? What's wrong with me? Why am I still empty? But Stoicism flips the script. Don't ask, how do I feel right now? Ask, am I living in line with my principles? If yes, that's enough. Seneca said, a good character, once established, is not easily overthrown. When you anchor your life to virtue, emotions stabilize over time. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The Stoics didn't seek to be happy all the time, they sought to be steady. You will feel sad, stressed, tired, frustrated, that's okay. Those are not signs of failure, they're part of the human experience. The question isn't, do I feel good? It's, am I still living with integrity despite how I feel? Seneca wrote, true joy is a serious thing. This isn't the giddy, momentary pleasure we often confuse with happiness. This is the quiet joy of a calm conscience, a disciplined life, a clear mind, and a fulfilled duty. It's joy rooted in character, joy that endures, and the only way to get it? Don't chase it. Practice virtue. If you lose your job but still act with integrity, you're still strong. If you're rejected but remain kind, you're still grounded. If life is unfair but you stay courageous, you're still winning. Epictetus reminded us, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. The path to virtue may not be glamorous, but it's powerful, because when life shakes you, virtue holds you steady. A Stoic doesn't ask, what makes me happy? But what is right, instead of, what do I want, what feels good, or what's easy? The Stoic asks, what does virtue demand of me, what's the wise thing to do here? And how can I grow from this moment? The result? Happiness, real, quiet, enduring. But it came as a reward, not a goal. How to practice this daily. the Stoic Reframe. Step 1. Stop asking, am I happy? Start asking, am I living with wisdom? Am I practicing discipline? Am I being just and courageous? Step 2. Use the 4 virtues as a daily compass. Each morning ask yourself, where will I need courage today? Where do I need restraint? Who can I treat with more justice? What decisions require wisdom? Step 3. Journal for alignment, not emotion. Ask, where did I live with virtue today? Where did I fall short? What can I improve tomorrow? This builds character, which builds peace. Step 4. Let go of the need to feel good. Accept this truth. Sometimes life feels bad. That doesn't mean I'm failing. Feel what you feel. Act from virtue anyway. Step 5. Observe, don't chase. When happiness arrives, enjoy it, but don't cling to it. Let virtue lead. Happiness will follow. 5 Stoic prompts to shift from happiness to virtue. What virtue can I practice in this situation? Would a wise person choose this, or just a comfortable one? Is this pleasure helping me grow, or making me weaker? If I lost everything today, would I still live with integrity? What kind of peace comes from this choice, surface or soul deep? Use these to guide your life, not just your mood. What the Stoics would say to you right now. If you said, I just want to feel better, Epictetus would say, don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they happen as they do, and you will go on well. If you said, I want to be happy, Seneca would say, a good character is the only guarantee of enduring happiness. If you said, why am I still struggling? Marcus would remind you, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. They'd tell you, you're looking in the wrong place. Happiness isn't out there, it's built inside you, through the steady practice of virtue. Final thoughts. You don't need to chase happiness. Just live well. The Stoics didn't want you to feel good. They wanted you to be good, because being good, truly, consistently, wisely, creates a kind of happiness the world can't touch. So stop chasing. Start practicing. Let virtue lead. Let discipline protect. Let clarity calm. And one day you'll realize, you're not chasing happiness anymore. You've become it.